أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وبه نستعين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا ونبينا بالقاسم محمد وعلى عترة الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. We are reaching the end of our series. This is the final talk on bringing it home Ashura. And we're looking at Hazrat Ali Akbar ibn Hussein. Tonight is the night of Ashura, and I would like to give my condolences to all of you, and together we can send our condolences to the Imam of our time, and to Bibi Fatima alayhi salam, and to the Holy Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So looking at Hazrat Ali Akbar alayhi salam, who was the son of Imam Hussein and Layla, there was another son called Ali Akbar, who was the son of Imam Hussein alayhi salam and Rubab, who was also martyred on the plains of Karbala. We're looking at Hazrat Ali Akbar. And the lesson that we can learn from his life is to seize the opportunity and not to wait for others. A lot of the times when opportunities present themselves, we wait to see if others will take the opportunity, when others will step up. We wait to see if it can be done by others. And sometimes others will step up, and sometimes it's left and no one does it. And not only has the opportunity passed, but what should have been done isn't done. Hazrat Ali Akbar was the first one to go and fight from the family of the Banu Hashim. We know that he was the first martyr from the family of the Prophet, and this was possible because of his view of death. But what we need to learn is this concept of seizing the opportunity. Opportunities come from Allah. There is no randomness in his universe. The fact that he sends an opportunity to us means that we are ready then to take on this opportunity and grow from it. So we may not do it the best way possible. We may not do it perfectly, but there will be growth in it. So whenever an opportunity comes, and if I bring this down to our lives, so maybe an opportunity to recite a dua or recite a dhan or lead Jamaat namaz. Again, I think as women, a lot of the times when opportunity comes to lead Jamaat namaz, because no one steps up, then Jamaat namaz isn't actually led, and we all recite for other, and therefore we lose out on the thawab that could come from Jamaat Salah. So it's really important to recognize that opportunities come from Allah, and He would not have given us an opportunity if there was not growth in that, and if I was not ready for growth from that opportunity. So when Imam tells his son about the death that is approaching them, if we look back to the journey to Karbala, when Imam Hussein alayhi salam momentarily fell asleep on the back of his steed, as he awoke, he recited the verses, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Indeed, to Allah do we belong, and indeed to Him do we return. Ali Akbar was riding next to his father, and he asks him for his sudden unease and why he repeated this verse. And Imam replies, "O son, I slept a while and heard a voice behind us announcing, O people, you are moving swiftly and death is fast approaching you." Hearing this, Ali Akbar says, "O father, are we not on the path of righteousness?" Not just he actually asks him that, if we're on the path of righteousness, then we do not care. We shall die on the truth. And this concept of dying on haqq is so important. A lot of the times we live our lives, but we don't know what haqq is. And if we don't know what haqq is in our life, then how will we know what haqq is at the point of death? So it's important to recognize haqq so that we can live according to haqq in our life and therefore die according to haqq as well. Hazrat Ali Akbar alayhi salam, the only reason he was so comfortable with death was because he knew he was on the path of haqq. And Imam replies to him, yes, of course, by the one on whom is the return of all creatures, we are on the right course. So it's recognizing that. And one of the things that is well known for Hazrat Ali Akbar is that he resembled the Holy Prophet. He was the one who resembled the Messenger in features, characteristics, and speech. He was the one that the Ahlul Bayt would look at whenever they desired the sight of the Prophet. Now imagine looking like the Holy Prophet, and not only looking like him, but not only having his features, but having his characteristics, having his speech. That could really make someone arrogant and proud. But Hazrat Ali Akbar doesn't become proud from it. He is so humble. he doesn't think it is something that he has done. And a lot of the times, you know, we think that we are something because of the way we look, or because of the money we have, or because of the status that we're given, or because of the, you know, the education we have. But if we recognize that all of this is from Allah, and really, if he chose to give it to me, and therefore I should be humbled by that, and therefore I should then use that to the best of my ability. Hazrat Ali Akbar was told to recite, to give the adhan on the day of Ashura, so that people would remember the Holy Prophet, and in that way, inshallah, they would then not fight against the Imam, but their hearts were sealed because of the the sins that they had committed, that they were not even open to allowing that the voice of the Prophet to enter their hearts, because the voice of Hazrat Ali Akbar was like that of the Prophet. So the conclusion from Hazrat Ali Akbar is, one, to seize the opportunity whenever it presents itself, not to wait for others to take it, because if we wait for others, they will benefit and we will lose out, and sometimes others will not step up and all of us will lose out. So it's important to seize whatever opportunity and know that the opportunity comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and know that He would not send me an opportunity if I was not ready for it. So actually seizing it with confidence, knowing that it has come from Allah, to die on haqq. And the only way I can die on haqq is to actually live on haqq. So in order to recognize what is haqq, what is the truth, I need to understand my religion more. I need to have marifah of Allah more. I need to read and listen to more lectures and understand, have more marifah of Allah and the Ahlul Bayt, in order that I may live and die on haqq. And finally, whatever I have in my life, whatever I am in my life, whoever I am, whatever I have achieved in my life, to know that it is because Allah has given me that. And therefore not to bring arrogance or pride within myself, but to be humble and to know that it is so humbling to know that the creator of the whole of the universe has taken time out for me and given me these opportunities and has given me whatever it is that he has given me, and allowed me to reach wherever I have reached. And therefore then I will then have the confidence. There is a difference between confidence and pride. There is nothing wrong with having confidence. What is wrong is to have pride. So I will have the confidence because I will have connected to Allah, and confidence comes from our connection to Allah. But I will not be proud because I have connected to Allah, and know that everything I am, everything that I have, is from Allah. I pray that this series of talks has helped each one of us, including myself, to bring Ashura home, to bring it to our homes, to bring it to our lives, to bring it into my character, so that I then grow from this and actually become closer to Allah, and actually live according to the message of Imam Hussain alayhi salam, so that he did not die in vain and these martyrs did not die in vain. If you have any feedback on this series or any of the series that I have done up to now, or if you feel that there is something that I can do which you think will be of value, please write into alimathujjat.org. I would very much appreciate any feedback. Thank you very much for listening, and inshallah I feel that it has been of use. We pray to Allah to give us the tawfiq to bring it home, Ashura. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.